Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to another mod pack preview. This preview is of Davy Jones' Locker by tedyhere, as it says in this custom menu. And if you haven't heard of Davy Jones' Locker, where have you been? This has become very popular in recent weeks, having a lot of downloads, being very popular on Twitch and such. So I suggest checking it out, and I'm going to check it out, see what all the popularity is. But yeah, I got to warn you, I've played a little bit, and it does have some moments in the beginning that are quite grindy, that goes pretty slow, and also, it's not HQM. There's actually not a lot of quests at all in the pack, other than just play with the pack. So if you're looking for a very structured pack that's HQM and says, do this, do this, do this, here's your reward, like I kind of enjoy, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. It's more for an open pack play, just to kind of change up Minecraft, modded Minecraft, so you can play in a different world. Alright, so let's go and create the mode, or the map. The background of this map is you are, I guess the world has been flooded, there's no land left at all. You've retreated into some kind of underwater shelter / base, and we need to survive. That's pretty much it. So, as far as mods in the pack, we've got, what are some of the bigger ones here? We've got A2, advanced generators. We haven't seen that since Resurrection, so that's pretty cool. I was really fond of those until they got removed from the pack, because I guess they were too easy. Maybe that's why I was fond of them. Let's see, there's some big ones. Blue power is pretty big in here. Blood magic is in here. Let's see, what else is big? Draconic. Ender IO for your tech. Ex Nihilio. So this is a kind of like a skyblock pack where you don't have a lot of ways to get minerals. There's nothing to mine, so you've got to use the sifter and that kind of stuff to get some extra stuff. What else is in here? Dentistry and forestry. So we do some bees. What else we've got? Mariculture is here. MFR. Open computers. Railcraft. Progressive automation is pretty big in this pack. Reliquary is in here. RF tools. Storage drawers. Yes, a pack with drawers. I can play it. Thaumcraft, Thaumic Energistics, and thermal expansion with all its extras. Smeltery, tinkers, and that's about it. So that's our packs. We'll go ahead and read which one of these books is the getting started guide here. Open computers, delving into darkness. Okay, so I guess none of these are. I think it's in the book. There we go. Here's the getting started guide or whatever. So, welcome to Davy Jones' Locker. This pack is designed to be a freeform pack. There are no quests. You are free to progress how you want. The end game is the dimension builder from RF Tools. So, if you played Pathfinder, that had the dimension builders as kind of the beginning game, so you could create worlds. This one, they've been placed at the very end game so that you can survive on this underwater world and then create your own world, and then you've got all the normal stuff. So you've got some recipes modified, most are left normal. You cannot get squids, but you can get ink from sifting sand. We don't have planters yet for progressive automation that work. Some other stuff, you can't do end cakes, so you have to actually make end portal frames. And there we go. Have fun. Thank you, Teddy. We'll have fun. We will try. So let's put all these books in here. I don't need any of those. And let's go ahead and grab the starting materials. Let's explore the base a little bit. You'll notice this is actually water all the way down to bedrock, all the way up to level 256. So there's no building on the surface at all. You have to be underwater. Luckily, this base that they start us out with is very big. You've got this upper dome here that's got vision of the sun. Come down a level, you get this nice technical area with laboratory blocks. And there's 4 wings that come off here. So you've got the purple wing, I don't know, the blue, there's green, and there's one more like yellow or something. What's this one? Orange. It's close. And then you have down one more level, you've kind of got the basement. And it's got, access into the water. Don't fall down in there. I think this is glass now, but if you break it, you're down in the water. It's difficult to get back out. I may make some kind of way to get into the water so we can explore the water at some point. Again, this is going to be just a mod pack preview. I'm not planning on doing a full Let's Play yet. We are going to have, as soon as regrowth is done. As soon as I've finished every quest and regrowth, we'll put up a poll with all the new HQM Max, and I'll play whichever ones you guys vote on. Whatever gets the most votes. I am doing a server play with Agrarian Skies with Landstrader, Dornal, and Saxon. That'll kind of run on the side and kind of just do update videos on that one. You know, here's what we've built, that kind of thing. So let's get started. I'm going to go to the green wing, wherever it is. I always get lost in these wings. Here we go. That one's already got a little bit of green started, greenery. So we've got a tree, we've got some grass. Now it's interesting here, because normally with Ex Nihilo, you've got to punch trees and get saplings, compost your saplings to get dirt, and that takes a long time. Well, I did that for a while, and I'm like, man, this pack is moving slow. I just need so much dirt. I mean, it's taken for me over to get cobble and all this kind of stuff. Then I look down. There's like a stack of dirt right here on the ground. So, yeah. Dig this up. Once you have a shovel. We won't dig it up now because we don't really need to, but yeah, use that to an advantage. Oh, we're even getting some seeds. Okay. So we will plant trees for a while. I'm going to go ahead and start tinkers while that tree is disintegrating on its own. So let's leave one of those. Get some sticks. And we'll start making some stencils. And get our tinkers build. So part builder, stencil table. Get a couple crafting benches here. Oh, I'm out. Darn it. Alright, we'll just go with one then. And one of those. There we go. Tool station. Made too many sticks. That's okay. Tool station here. Stencil over there. Part builder there. And now we'll have to kind of wait for it to grow another tree before we can get some more stuff. So, stencils. I would like a axe head. And a shovel. And we'll go ahead and put those in here. Mix it with a little bit of flint, and we will get a mattock. There we go. Cool. Now this one is cool. It gains skill up. We have the thing that gives us experience. It gains experience from digging, so that should have given us a point. It did. It gains... Oh, now I'm stuck in here. There we go. Now get out. It gains a point from tilling. So we should be at, what, 3 or 4? Yep. So I could actually just till the same piece of dirt over and over again, or till all of this. Wow, I can't. There we go. Till it again. And just level up that way, just constantly till this area. I can chop down trees. It also gets experience from killing mobs. So the mattock is a very, very useful, underrated weapon, or, you know, item from Tinkers. And let's, oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, we're going to need some more seeds anyway. Alright, let's keep this rolling. And this is, you know, where it does get a little bit grindy. Could make a crafting bench. I'm going to go with the non-flat ones in this pack for some reason. I don't know. I've decided that. And like that. Let's get to double chest. Those right there. Okay, we're good. Flax seeds, I'm not going to worry about string right now, but I would like to get some wheat on the go, because food is definitely a problem early on. We're going to get a couple apples, but that's just about it. So, let's make sure we start farming. I think the easiest way to farm is probably just bring in some of the water from outside, so let's break one of these blocks here. I need a pickaxe. Let's get a pickaxe real quick, just so we can break that easier. So we'll take a pickaxe head, tool binding. I will make, let's see, the pickaxe head out of flint. Let's do the binding out of bone meal. Can I? No, it doesn't allow bone meal. Okay, fine. We'll do it out of... Does that one work on flint? Okay, fine. Sticks! There we go. My goodness. Picky. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. All right. Okay, so again, let's go in the middle here. Get a little water flowing in. There we go. Alright, so I did mine up some extra dirt that I shouldn't have, but that's fine. Now we can go ahead and get a farm. I don't know if I'll keep it this big. If I need more dirt, I'll go ahead and get rid of it, but that sounds good. Alright, so some seeds. Let's start growing them. And 3 yellow flowers, but no more seeds. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, you guys done growing? Done disintegrating? So because we don't have HQM, we're kind of on our own to decide what to do next and that kind of thing. So really, you kind of got to progress through ex nihilo and kind of know and understand the progression of ex nihilo to get started. So that is again, getting saplings, compressing them for dirt, getting your shears, and then getting oak leaves. So we got to sift. We got to get string. String is going to be pretty important. Really on, and I don't know how to get it. I guess we'll have to kill some spiders, so we'll have to have a mob farm. So we can do that one of the other levels. But I'm going to go ahead and dig out all this dirt here that I'm not using to farm with. All the while leveling my mattock and collecting the dirt that I will need to sift to get some cobble. Yeah, being able to get a lot of cobble early on like this is going to be really helpful, so... Losing the grass. Maybe I'll keep one grass block just in case I want to spread it again. So yeah, I think that's a good idea to save one block of grass in case we want to spread it. Now, where are you, dirt? There you are. Don't leave any dirt down here in the water. That would not be good. Alright, and I want to fill this in just with oak slabs, or oak blocks. Alright, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cool. And I could probably save material by going with slabs, but we're farming trees like crazy. We have 2 stacks of bone meal, so not exactly worried for material. Okay. Ooh, is this a big tree? Not really. I'm hoping I get something good on the first level up of this mattock. That would be nice. Okay. So next thing we want to do is we want to get some barrels. So let's go ahead and craft a few barrels. We need some slabs. And we make barrels just like that, kind of. There we go. And let's put those over here. And we can start throwing saplings in them if we wanted to. But that would just give us dirt. So we really don't need that. We've got 48 dirt. So we're good there. So the next thing to do would be to start sieving this dirt. So we need a worm. Ah, that's how we get string. Why did I forget that? So that means I'm going to be growing trees and harvesting them over and over and over again until I get a worm. That's where it can get grindy. Hopefully your RNG favors you. It usually doesn't for me. But I will be right back as soon as a worm drops out of one of these trees. See you in a bit. Oh, guys, I did forget to mention that a crook has a higher chance of getting worms to drop, I believe. So definitely use a crook to break your leaves. Okay, guys, I'm back. I did get a worm. It took me about 4 more trees, but it didn't take long at all. I've kind of blocked off the water here so stuff doesn't fall in there. And I used about half a stack of bone meal on this first seed we had just to grow it, get some extra wheat here to start with, and to get more seeds so they can all be growing on their own. Okay, but now we have this worm, so we're going to want to get another tree. And if you played Ex Nihilo, you know what's coming up. We just put the worm in the tree, and he's going to start turning it into silk. And this is going to take for a while. As it counts up, it also spreads, so we just kind of have to let it go. Let it go, let it go. It'll turn into silk sometime. Alright, got some bones. We got some bone meal. We're doing great. Okay, loving this. How close are we to leveling up here? 98 to 320, not very well. That could take a while. Alright, so let's explore the other areas. Wish I had more wood because I could build a more legitimate mob farm. I could probably actually just build the start of one. Yeah, let's get a little bit more wood here. It shouldn't disintegrate if I leave 1 wood block. Yeah, so we're good. And I need these to be slabs. Alright, that will work. So let's go pick one of the other areas to be our mob farm area. Now some of these are not well lit, so if you hit F7, you're going to see in some of these areas they have spawn. Oh, well, we can tell now just because of the skeleton here. It actually doesn't look like F7 told me that this was spawnable, but it is. There we go, more bone meal, some arrows. Alright, well, since he was in here, should we just do this area? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So I'm going to give them a place to spawn. So I'm going to put the half slab on the top, so that's now a spawnable area. And for now, let's just do this a little row right here. So we'll then, do we want Enderman? Yeah, let's do Enderman. So let's put 1, 2, 3, and then on the bottom of this one, I guess it doesn't really matter because they couldn't spawn on that anyway. And then we want to make this dark. And really all we have to do to make it dark is have a half slab on the front of at least every level. So let's see. We want to be able to punch them. So I'm going to put it, let's see. That's going to make it hard to get this stuff. I wonder if I want to move them up. Yeah, I do want to move them up. That'll just be easier to punch them that way. So if I move them to spawn here, and then take this out, we'll still have enough height for Enderman, so we'll be good there. Okay, and then I am going to be standing on these slabs so that I can punch here. And if I get oreberry bushes, I can put them down there. Nice. It'll be double duty here. Okay, cool. They'll be here, so I can block this level off. Alright, and I can also do that the same thing here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach the top, but I can pillar up. And as we put the last ones on, you'll see it start to get dark in there because we've now blocked out all light from me being able to get in there. There we go. Now, oh, no it's not. Oh, because there's glass. Ah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I did not think about that. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do a little bit more work then. Alright guys, there we go. That's our makeshift mob spawner. It's only got 5 spawnable areas, but it's all dark in there, so things can spawn, and we should be able to attack them. And easily get their drops without any repercussions. Everything else is half slabbed. Oh, that actually might be spawnable up there in the nighttime. Let me get up there real quick just to see if it's yellow. No, it's not saying it is. Oops. Okay, well, maybe it knows something I don't know. This is spawn. That should be a spawnable land. Oh well. If we get mobs still in here, we're probably going to still get some because, I don't know, this area just seems to be darker and it's not really showing it, but that's fine. Let's go back and see how our trees are, or how our worm is doing. We'll go ahead and try and get enough string for a sieve. And we can get some goodies. Oh, nice. It is all the way taken care of. Look, I still have enough to make a crook. And you can see now most of these will drop string. You don't want to break them when they're like that, still infesting. Break them when there's no percentage counter on them anymore. And you'll get a lot higher percentage of getting the string. It's not a 1-to-1. You don't get it every time, but still a pretty good chance. We need a total of 18 string to move along with our sieve. We should be able to get it from one tree here. Yeah, well, definitely. We got 18. Cool. And so I don't really care about that block. Alright. Cool. We're in business for sieving. We're going to make 2 silk meshes like that. And we need some more oak. Planks on there. Oops, I need more string. Or more sticks. Sticks on the bottom. Planks on the sides. Silk mesh in the middle. And there we go. Got a sieve. The sieve's going to be how we get all of our materials. So I'm going to put it right by our chest so it's easy to go dump it in the chest. Now we can sieve a few different things. We can sieve stone, cobble, dirt, sand, and dust. Did I say gravel? But right now all we have is dirt, and that's our only thing we can sieve. So we'll put it in there. We can also sieve like mycelium. We can sieve soul sand, netherrack. There's a bunch of stuff. If you've never played this, you should definitely go to the Ex Nihilo wiki, since this pack has no HQM to kind of guide you. Or you could check out A Gray in Skies, because that one does have the same mod, and it gives you pretty much a guidance. Do this, here's how to do it. So you can ask. Now I'm going to do this until I have 8 times 4, 32 of those little small rocks that you can see appearing in my bar down below, because that'll allow me to get a furnace. And I actually can do a little bit easier than that if I go with a slab furnace. So let's go ahead and do that. We need, so for only 6 cobble, we get 12 slabs. And with that, we get a slab furnace. There we go. And we can go ahead and put that somewhere. Let's just stick it right here. There we go. Works just like a normal furnace. There's nothing different with it, so we can go and use it. You can see sieving dirt. We also got like seeds. So we got some carrot, some pumpkin, some melon, some potato. So we might as well go ahead and plant some of these. We'll do carrots there. Where's the potato seeds? And I don't really need a huge farm of these, because if I need them, I'll just bone meal them. I'll have tons of bone meal from my mob farm once it's completely built. Pumpkin seeds. I didn't really have a lot of area for pumpkins to grow. But we'll go ahead and put that there. And the melon seed, we'll put it here. I'm going to change this one back into dirt, so pumpkin has somewhere to go. Okay, great start so far. I think we're doing really good. So now that we got some cobble, we can move on to some progressive automation. I don't think I want to do that exactly right now. Or do we? Let's look at it. Progressive automation, we've got the miner that'll allow us to basically get a cobble gen, an easy cobble gen. We've got the chopper, which can do trees, which actually might not be a bad idea. Should we do that? Let's do a chopper. What does it take? We need a furnace, chest, a bunch of logs, and a wooden axe. That's actually not bad. Okay. Let's grow a tree and get some logs to turn into charcoal. So we start having a good fuel source here. Ooh, and a big tree grew. Even better. Okay. Oh, we're broke. Go ahead and repair this guy. You can repair things in a tinker table or in the thing, so it really doesn't matter. And you can actually add up to 8 things. So if you have a lot of durability, that's an easy way to repair something. Or add a lot of like modifiers. Like if you're adding redstone or lapis or quartz onto something, use that tool, because you can add up to 8 blocks at a time. So that's a pretty easy way to add all your quartz or your lapis. Ah, this thing's too tall. Might be able to get it on the slab here. Can I reach? Can I reach? No? Oh, darn it. Well, fine. I'll pillar up to you. Alright, tree, do your thing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's see, let's put a... Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Nope, come out of there. Okay. Put another sapling down. Let's go ahead and put those in there. I'll go with 2 sticks to get the first charcoal, and then we'll start burning that for more charcoal. Okay, so we needed a vanilla wooden axe. So let's get some more sticks. Oh, gonna need more wood. Alright. You... Yeah, I'm not really hurting for saplings. Might as well just let this guy grow into the other one. It's fine. It's fine! There are some packs, like Skyblock packs, that kind of thing, where you really gotta conserve your materials. This one I'm not just so concerned, especially since I have so much bone meal to start out with. Okay, so back into here. Vanilla axe. We need another furnace, or yeah, so should we go for cobble gen first? We might want to. Okay, let's change plans then. We're gonna get a hammer. I'm not gonna waste my cobble on a cobble hammer just yet. So we'll get a wooden hammer, and if we put the cobblestone down in the world, we can hammer it. I think I said earlier you could sieve cobble. You can't sieve cobble. You can sieve gravel. Okay, so we'll finish off this dirt that was in here, and we'll start sieving this cobblestone. And we can get stuff like that. Okay, cool. The other thing we want to do, we want to get some glass so that we can get water in these barrels. I just remembered that. Yeah. Okay. So we definitely want to get, let's see, for 3 more glass, we'll need 3 more sand. So we need 12 of the little rocks. So you can see where you need a lot of dirt. Because you don't get rocks every time. So I probably was a little bit early with that gravel. I should have waited. I needed the sand first. Alright, how are we doing on the little stones? 21. That should be plenty. Alright, let's get some cobble. I'm going to break 3 of this down into gravel. And move this charcoal over there. Okay. Now the gravel, then I'll break down again with the hammer. And that is now sand. And sand I'm actually going to put in there. Turn into glass. The glass will turn into water bottles. The water bottles will pick up some water and move it into barrels. Now I'm going to also need some dust for some clay. So let's do the same thing with these other 2 pieces of stone. Okay. And to get the dust, we just hammer the sand 1 more time. Alright, now we'll just hold on to that. Okay, now you can come out, you can go back in, and we will take our glass here. Uno, dos, tres. There we go, glass bottles. Go ahead and pick out... Oh, nice little sapling there. We need to grab some water, so I just... Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Alright, let's just make another water source. Is that going to... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to flood my whole area. But no, we're good. So now we can get to the outside and get some bottles. Go ahead and use those to fill this up. You're going to need, I think, 4 bottles, because the 3 on their own get it to 99.9. So if you get the 4th one, then it's 100. And now we can put the dust in there. And that turns to clay. There we go. And I'm actually going to move these barrels over by my water source just so it's a little easier to fill them up. Normally you would do this with rain and just let the rain fill them up, but on this pack we can't get really any rain, so this is how we do it. 3, 4, and a piece of dust. And there we go. Next thing we want to do, we want to take that dust or that clay and break it down into little clay balls. And then come over the crafting grid and craft your clay, all but one of it, with bone meal. So we get porcelain clay. And turn that into an unfired crucible. Excuse me. And then we'll put the unfired crucible in the furnace to cook it up. And that will make a fired crucible, which we can then use to melt cobble into lava, which is now we're getting somewhere. So we need a little bit more cobble. We need 4 cobble, I believe, to get lava. Can I put slabs in there? No. Can I turn slabs back into cobble? I can. Sweet. So there's 2 of them. How many seeds do we have? Oh, I forgot you can throw these stones, so be careful where you're right-clicking when you're holding them. Alright, so that should be enough cobble right there. And put the last 2 in there, and you can see that now has 1,000 cobblestone, but it's not melting at all. Melting speed is 0.0. That's because we need a flame source under it. So actually, oh no, can't do that. Oh, shoot. I think water is going to come in. Oh man. Let's see, what can I do? There. Okay, now it should definitely be dry. You can avoid all of this by just putting your crucible in a good spot to begin with. Alright, we need a torch. I put a stick there, didn't I? Alright, well I got some mini charcoal. I'm very fond of mini charcoal because it doesn't waste as much when you're trying to burn stuff. Speaking of this, let's get some more logs on there. Alright. Now, is this melting? I didn't put a torch down, did I? Alright, now it is melting. It's going to be really slow. It's just 1x, so we're getting 1 millibucket of lava every second or something. I don't know what the timer exactly is. Okay, I need to put a bunch of stuff in the chest. What else do we get? We got some grass seeds, so that's good. We don't have to maintain this grass block anymore if we didn't want to. We have another potato. Let's go ahead and plant that. Out of my way. We have an acorn, which I think allows us to grow just a sapling, so that's not too helpful. We got some more worms, more carrots. I didn't mean to break that potato. There we go. And I still got that of glass. Put all this stuff in here. Okay, we're saving that axe for the thing. We can get rid of the bones. Alright, while we're waiting for that to melt down, let's go have a little check on our mob farm. See if we've got anything spawned. And we'll get that progressive automation chopper working. Nothing in here? What? How? And why is this one not dark? That's really interesting. Huh. Something is not right with that mob farm. Maybe it's leaking in through the corners? But this one is the same way, isn't it? Really weird. Okay, well, if I was doing a full playthrough, maybe I'd improve it. Maybe I'd put it more in the middle. But you guys, if you want to watch my Agrarian Skies server play, I build one of these. And it works really, really well. I mean, the speed of it is based on there's no other spawnable areas in the map, so they have to spawn there. But that's assuming there's nothing. This is very tech industrial look on the orange wing. I like these ladders a lot faster than normal ladders too. Purple wing. Do you got mobs? I hope not. Nope, it's just another wing. So we've got no mobs at all spawned. They should be spawning on those red X's. I'm very interested to know why they're not spawning. Maybe I'm out of range of them when I'm down there? That's probably it. So what if we stand like right here? Let's see. Entity 0. Okay, well, fine. Don't spawn. We'll work on that later. Let's get back down here. Uh-oh, what happened to my... What happened to that? My melon. No, my melon. I don't know where it went. Anyway, do we have a lava? We don't have a lava there. We're just under halfway. We're also going to need a way to move the lava, though. So we're going to need a bucket, which means we need more clay, which means we need more stone. So let's turn this all the way back into dust. Get our water bottle back. Okay. Alright, now this is also unfired clay, so we've got to cook it. Well, yeah, so there's mini charcoal, but we don't have to use the whole charcoal. I really like mini charcoal. Thank you, Z-Tones. It's a mod that adds a ton of decoration blocks, but then for some reason adds the most useful charcoal mod in the game that I know of. All right, and you don't want to pick up your lava with this kind of a bucket right away because it goes away after you place it. So definitely move your water source first. And I need to think about where I want my cobble gen. Okay guys, so once you get that 1,000 millibuckets of lava, go ahead and put down your water source first, and then put your lava source down. Make sure you don't make obsidian, be careful, make sure that water dips down one just so it doesn't run into the lava block. And then just start mining away, get that cobble. I saw this at Landstrider, something he does, is normally I just kind of scoot up as close to the cobble as I can when I'm mining it. But he scoots as close as he can, he breaks it, and he scoots a little bit closer. And you still then take damage from being technically we're like inside the block now. And you get a lot less cobble burning up that way. So the next thing we wanted to get was the tree farmer from Progressive Automation. The wooden version can only use wooden tools. And you can't make vanilla wooden tools. They don't do anything. They have 0 durability. And you also can't make an axe head out of wood in this version of Tinker's. So the wooden tree farm or whatever is worthless. You have to immediately go up to the stone one. So you're going to need about half a stack of stone for everything you need to do. So I'd just go ahead and mine up a half a stack of cobble here. Once you do that, you're not going to be doing cobble a lot more. But this cobble gen's not going to go to waste. We can then just take our wooden hammer, and the hammer's actually cool because it's just going to take this immediately to gravel. And, okay, just lied. Most of the time it throws it out at you, so you don't lose nearly as much to the lava. And I just lied again. Why is it not doing that? I don't know. Most of the time, if you're within a block, it just throws it right to you. Very rarely do you lose the gravel when you use the hammer. But we don't want to keep using this wooden hammer. We're going to upgrade that to cobble as soon as possible. So mine a bunch of cobble, mine a bunch of gravel, and then we can come back down. And you'll see I've already put the tree farm in place because I wanted to test the wooden one, and sure enough, the wooden one didn't work. If you're in this room, looking whatever direction this is, the tree farm is going to plant to the left. And it starts with a range of 1, meaning it can only do 1 block. If we upgrade it, which requires redstone, then it could do more blocks around it. But to default, it starts on the side with the little open black side. All right, so that's that. You're gonna make the wooden one first, which requires 8 cobble and a bunch of wood. And then take that with some more cobble axe and some smooth stone, and get the stone chopper. Put some kind of fuel source over here. Mini charcoal is probably not the best. And if this ever runs out, it's just going to move the wood directly in there and start using the wood. That's not a huge bummer, but you might as well use charcoal if you have it, because you've already processed that. And then we're going to just get apples. It'll put the saplings up in the top left. Once those are full, it'll throw it over here. We'll get all the wood out of here. And if we put a chest on top, it's even going to output into the chest. So that's pretty cool. And then, if we want to, we can just use a little bit of bone meal. You'll see it automatically chop it down. It is going to use durability. I've used a flint hatchet in here. Can you use a mattock? No, you can't use a mattock, so you actually have to make a hatchet. And this is going to use durability, so I can do 166 chops. It doesn't cost durability to chop down leaves, only wood. So by the time this hits 0, I should have 166 logs chopped down. And you can see it uses about 1 mini charcoal every time it does a tree, so I like the mini charcoal for that purpose. If it gets a big tree, obviously you'd use a little more. But this way it's not using more than it needed to. This don't actually, that used quite a bit on that tree. Come on. Depends on, I guess, how many leaves it has, how many pieces of wood it has chopped down. Cool, so that's the chopper. That's probably the next thing you want to get. And then you're going to want to start sieving all your gravel. Just sift gravel for forever until you get tons of stuff. You're going to get a ton of these broken ores, which you can combine 4 of them and then cook those to get the actual ore. So if I had 4 broken copper, I could combine them to copper dust or copper something, copper gravel, and then cook that for a copper ingot, 2 copper ingots, no, just 1. Or you could break that further down with a hammer and get stone, the next level down, the sandy stuff, and then the dust, and then, it kind of gives you a little bit of ore duplication. It's not much, it's very little, so I usually don't bother with it. It's more trouble than it's worth. I'd rather just sieve more gravel than trying to break this copper ore all the way back down to dust. But we got more flint, we got some coal out of there, we got some lapis out of there. If you go all the way down to dust, you can get some redstone. It's pretty easy to tell if you just, we'll just hit uses on gravel. And if we go back a few, we can see there's the next it'll see you. So here's everything we can get to gravel with the percentages. So diamonds 1%, chance, All of the ores are like a 3% chance. Most likely we'll get iron. He has modified this, it appears. So for gravel, you're going to most likely get iron. Can I get into these? No, it's not going to go into the recipes. Fine. Let's hit uses on sand then and find the best one to do for each material they want to get. So this one's going to give us 3%, 6% on tin, 20% on iron. So maybe they're all most likely to give you iron and then a little bit of copper and tin, and then everything else is pretty rare. But look, you get mariculture pearls from sand. And then the last one would be dust. Where are you, dust? Where's a dust block? Come on. What is, oh, Gendustry. That's where that's coming from. Where's just the normal block of dust? There it is, right there. Goodness, that took a while to find. So this one again, copper, yep, iron 20%. So they look about all the same for the ores, where it's mostly iron, then second tin and copper, and then everything else. Can I not get gold? There it is. Gold of 3%. Okay. So it really depends on what you want to get. If you're looking for redstone, glowstone, skystone, all that kind of stuff, then go for the dust. If you want diamonds and emeralds, go for the gravel. Some other things you can do, the progressive automation miner, which is this guy, stone miner. Pretty much the same thing as the wooden, the stone chopper, just with pickaxes instead of axes. You get this guy, and then as an upgrade slot, you give it one of these. You're going to need iron for this, because you need iron buckets. It won't accept the clay buckets. But once you put one of these in there, it does an internal cobble gen, and if you provide it full fuel, you can just take out cobble, infinite amount of cobble, while the fuel is lasting. So basically trading charcoal for cobble, and that's a pretty good method. You don't have to go and farm up all the cobble you need. But if you're just going for sieving, might as well just hammer. So let's upgrade this to a stone hammer. Do I have any sticks? Just enough. This thing will go a lot faster, have a lot better durability. These can be enchanted, so if you get things like efficiency, go faster, unbreaking, they'll last longer. I think you can also get luck on them, some kind of fortune. It's still pretty slow. Plus you gotta wait for this stuff to... Come on! It's taking so long. Now it goes fast. That's really slow. I think it might be faster just to put cobble down on the ground. Because then you don't have to wait. Yeah, that's so much faster than waiting for a stupid cobble gen to work. And then with this pack, it's just up to you. There's no quest, so you don't really guide it anywhere. You just make what you need to make. So you might want to go into some of the magic mods or some of the farming mods. And you just survive until you can get into the dimension stuff. If you guys like this episode, definitely hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. I want to thank Teddy for creating the pack. If you want to see more of people playing Davy Jones Locker, go out and check out Twitch. There's usually someone streaming it, or check YouTube. There'll be tons of videos out there on it already. If you want to see me play this pack, stay tuned for after regrowth. We'll have a vote, and you can vote for Davy Jones Locker for me to play. Until next time, this has been FunctionX. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.